What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Sky Woods, aka Sky Too Hottie, DMV's finest, bringing you the first ever story time. Yes, the first ever story time. Before I start this, if you haven't checked out the previous video, go check that one out. Links in the description. Vlog of a Harvard football player. We're doing pretty well, trying to run it up, trying to get to 2K views. But yeah, so today, I'm giving you the first ever story time. I was debating whether to do how I lost my virginity or first week of school, but since it's the first story time of the new channel, I gotta ease into it. I gotta go first week of school. Next week or next story time, and I'll try to get these ones back to back. I'll do how I lost my virginity. But nonetheless, we're gonna start off with the first week of school. My first week of school, we just got through like fall camp, and it was Sunday. Sunday night, it was Monday. It was Monday night. We ain't have practice because we get Mondays off. My school starts September 1st on a Tuesday. So I'm thinking, yo, Monday night came. I was like, we ain't have practice today. I was like, come out, text all my friends. I'm like, what's the move? I'm like, we going out Monday night. Like, it's about to be a movie. And all the people I looked at, all the people like I hit up, they looked at me and were like,
what? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
They're like, dog, we got school tomorrow. And I'm like, oh shit. People actually take school seriously here. Bro, I totally forgot people take school seriously here. So, Tuesday, I had math and English. And I had them at 10:30 and 12. So, I'm thinking, it was Monday night, like, I'm not going out. I went to bed like at 12-ish, maybe 1. And like past like couple weeks, I've been getting up at 5:30. So I'm thinking, I don't need to set an alarm. My body clock right. I'll just get up right before class.
Nope.
Wrong. I slept.
Commercial break.
And we're back, y'all. Sorry for the delay. Some people walked in the room. But it's cool though, because we back and we better. Now, where'd I left off? Oh yeah. Slept through both of my classes, dog. Slept through math completely. And then English, I woke up 5 minutes before English class started. But I was like, do I want to walk in late on the first day? I feel like that's a bad first impression. So I just decided not to go. So I ain't go to class the whole first day. So then, the rest of the day was football or whatever. And then Wednesday, we have early morning practice. And I already been late to practice one time. Wasn't trying to be late again because that shit was a no-go. So I fell asleep in the locker room. Sat on the couch. I'll drop a picture right here. Boom, right here. Fell asleep on the couch, grabbed some towels, used as a blanket, good sleep. Then went to lift, right? Wednesday, I had my language class, West African Pidgin, the best language class. I had like a 10:30. Walked in that jump late. Like, I run on colored people time. I gotta get off this jump. Walked in that jump late, and I was in class for like 10 minutes. That class would be like 10 minutes long. And then I had Greek heroes, Greek mythology at 12. And we're back again. My bad, phone ran out of storage. So, went in Greek heroes. Didn't know nobody, but crazy thing is, all the football players took that class. But they ain't want to tell me. They wanted to let me suffer. So all of them sitting upstairs because it's a lecture hall, so it's like a big lecture dorm. And they're all sitting upstairs. I'm sitting downstairs, don't know nobody. And I met this girl named Jasmine. She's pretty cool. She's my friend now. But like, she asked me for a piece of paper and pencil. I didn't even have pen or paper myself. Like, so we both just struggling. And then I look around because the professor's talking. I can't hear a word he's saying. He's wearing a mask, and I just couldn't hear what he was saying. And everybody around me is just writing down something. I'm just sitting there looking stupid, just standing there with a blank screen, with a blank face. I'm like, shoot, am I supposed to be writing something down? So I just grabbed a notebook, grabbed a pencil, just started writing. Made it look like I was writing something down, started scribbling something. So it made it seem like I was interacting with the class. But since then, I've never gone back to that class before. Then Wednesday, happened Wednesday. Oh yeah, then that was just the rest of class. Okay, Thursday. Now Thursday, I have math class again at 10 a.m. I think it was 10 a.m. No, 10:30. Walk into math class. I don't know nobody. Sit down by my lonesome. Teacher comes up to me. She's like, "You weren't at class the other day." I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Why?" And I just stood there. We just both stared at each other like, I was like, "I don't know." And so then I remember that day because I remember we were doing something. We were learning about something. I don't remember what we were learning about. And she asked a question to class. And she made us write our answers on a notebook and hold it up. And I was the only person to get the answer wrong. Everyone else, there were 30-some people in this class. Everyone got the answer right, besides me. And she came over me. And she looked down. She was just walking me through the problem. And I had never felt more like an idiot before in my life. Never spoke in that class again. Never speak. I don't speak. To this day, I haven't spoken to in that class. My teacher, she literally calls me the most reserved person she ever met. And if you know me, the total opposite of reserved. I'm the loudest person you'll ever meet. But that lets you know that I don't speak in that class. She'll call on me in class and I'll just stare at her like, please don't call on me. That's bad. I don't suck. I felt so embarrassed that day. Everyone just looked at me and I was just like, dang. Now, fast forward 5 minutes later. I don't know where my English class is because I didn't go the first day. So I'm standing in the middle of the yard, and the yard is like where like all the dorms are. So I'm standing in the middle of the yard, like, where do I go? Because I didn't know where it was. I'm looking for an email to find it. I couldn't find it. My math teacher, she comes up to me. She's like, "Where are you trying to go?" I'm like, "English." She's like, "Where is it?" I'm like, "Oh, 1 Bow Street." She's like, "Oh my God, that's far. You need to get like a move on it." I was like, "Where is it?" She gave me the address. So I typed in 1 Bow Street. But I didn't use like the number 1, I typed in 1. And it was like, oh, it's a mile away. I'm thinking, oh dang, like that's far, I gotta get a move on it. No bull. I walk that whole mile. Speed walk too, because I'm already late. So I'm speed walking. I'm like, dang, I'm already late. 2 days in a row, I'm speed walking. Look me in my eyes. I walked the whole town over. I go from Cambridge to Somerville. The whole town over. It brought me to a Goodyear.
Bruh.
A Goodyear. I pull up to a Goodyear. Instead of class, I pull up to a Goodyear. The whole town over. And I'm lost as heck. I'm like, is it a building? Did I miss something? So I'm talking to the Goodyear people like, yo, do you know where this is? And no bull, he looked at me and he was like, dude, this is 1 Bow Street. I was like, well, where's my English class? And I'm confused. He was like, are you talking about Cambridge? I was like, oh, yeah, I'm talking about Cambridge. He's like, oh, yeah, you're He's like, it's Somerville. You're I was like, damn. So I had to Uber back all the way back to Cambridge. $15 I'll never get back. And I walk up, and now I'm debating whether to go to class again, because at this time there's only 15 minutes left. There's 15 minutes left of class. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, damn. It's 1 o'clock, I walk in. And we were supposed to do like 6 things for homework. Didn't do one of them, didn't do any of them. I walk in, she's like, oh, pull out your homework from last class. I stare at her with a blank face, like, what homework? I'm just sitting there in class. There's only like 10 of us in there. I'm just staring at her. I feel so awkward. I'm like, damn, I done walked in late twice, didn't go to once. Like, it's bad, it's real bad. I walk in, there's 15 minutes left. So after class, I go to her, I'm like, I explained to her how I had to walk a whole town over. And she said she felt bad for me. And ever since then, I haven't missed the English class, so I've been good. And then Thursday, I just had football practice the rest of the day and go home, you know, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. Friday come. Friday's your regular day. I had math. Only had 1 class on Friday. Had math class. Showed up. Wait, I didn't have math class. I didn't have math class on Friday. I had the West African pigeon with my mans. I was on time to that one. And no, I didn't go to Greek girls. But West African pigeon, I was on time. You know, learned some West African pigeon. That joint was nice. Then practice. Come to notice, we were supposed to COVID test every 3 days. I didn't know that. So my COVID test was 24 days late. They were on the verge of kicking me out of school. So I go to practice and my coach asked me why my COVID test late. And I look at him like, what are you talking about? So then I get yelled at for that. Like that. And then I gotta do a COVID test like right in front of him. So then that just capped off the week, just getting yelled at in practice. And then even worse, coming back to my dorm. If you don't know if you don't know this about me, this is like a secret. Don't use this against me. I am terrified of cats. Like, utterly terrified. Like, if a cat comes, like, I'm bolting the other direction. So, I'm walking to my dorm. Hard day, got screamed at in practice. Like, you know, it's just cap off of the first week, man. So, first week, I go to my dorm. I go to reach for my key. I have my scooter in my hand. My backpack's on my shoulder. I go to reach for my key. And I hear a cat. I hear meow. I look around. You know, I already get tense. Look around. The cat is within arm's reach of me. Swear to God, everything in my hand. Dropped it. Took off down the street. Out of it. Dropped my scooter. Ran down the street. And then there's 3 grown women behind me. You know, I'm not trying to like look like no fool in front of people. Didn't know they were behind me, but they come. And I took off down the street. I'm down the street, hands on knees, like breathing. So then they like hurry to me and they're like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "There was a cat." And they're like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "We thought you were hurt." I was like, "Oh no, I'm just scared of cats." They're like, do you want me to? They're like, "Do you want me to just like hold it as so you can walk in? We can guard you from it." And I felt like such, but I had to say yes. But I had to say yes because I wasn't gonna be able to get in my dorm any other way. So, yeah, they held the cat. They protected me from the cat as I walked into my dorm.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And that capped off the roughest first week. It was a rough first week, man. That was a hello to college. But all in all, Harvard's not hard.
Stop the cap.
Don't let them fool you. Harvard is not hard. It is what you make it. That is facts. But that's gonna cap off the story time for the first week of school. Thank you for rocking with me. Like, if y'all haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. Go check out the previous video. Again, we're almost at 2K views. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, man. Let's go.